school in the metro beginning classes for the very first time this week. Omaha Christian High opened the doors to a new group of students yesterday.
First Alert 6, Sydney Babb visited the school and spoke with the principal and a few students about their plans moving forward.
While a new year can bring excitement for any school, for the brand new Omaha Christian High School, it's a different kind of anticipation.
It's just exciting. I mean, a new building, new uniforms, new mascot, new sports teams, new classrooms, new teachers, new curriculum, everything's new. With
85 students enrolled in the 9th through 12th grade high school, Principal Crable told us she sees benefits to a smaller group of students to begin with.
The student-to-teacher ratios are smaller, and just the camaraderie in the community, sense of community among the families is stronger. Everybody knows everyone.
One student, a senior this year, tells us she feels a difference between her past schools and Omaha Christian High School.
I just walk in and I just feel like there's no nerves. It's just being surrounded by people who love Jesus and just feeling that presence. It's really awesome, yeah. The change, I think, is specifically in the teachers. They truly want to know about you.
Principal Crable explained the teachers focus not only on academics for students, but the reasoning behind their importance.
How does that impact how we're treating one another? How does that impact how we function in the community, how we serve the community, the vocation that we go into, everything that the students are learning?
The last piece Omaha Christian High School is looking to incorporate is their own gymnasium and athletic fields.
So we're able to deliver athletics, but we look forward to the day when we own our own fields.
They have another 19 acres of land where those fields are planned for, and students say they can't wait.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what it looks like, and just I don't know, having a place to call this is the OCHS Guardian Home. It's just so powerful, and there's more memories to grow in the sports realm. It's super exciting.
OCHS hopes over time to grow to 600 students, but believe they're off to a strong start. In Omaha, I'm Sydney Babb, First Alert 6.
Their current building can hold up to 300 students, and along with a new gym and fields, the school is planning another building to help reach their goal of 600, as Sydney mentioned.